On the backcourts, Richard, both teams have outstanding guard play.
Yeah, and that means we should see some creative offense. Expect good ball movement, but either team, when they have a chance to push it, they will.
The ball's knocked loose.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dosunmu.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
With the 10-footer.
Look, he's a mix of long arms and strength. Vooch is able to disrupt just about any play.
Dosunmu outside. From downtown. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Yes, it's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Giddey. Off target with a jump hook. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. And one thing that's fun to watch, when Josh Giddey grabs a defensive rebound and goes coast to coast, RJ.
Yeah, that's when he is at his best. Ball is in his hand. Out in space, playing with speed.
Now here's White. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Open shot from Brunson. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Lets the three fly. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Spins. Here's Dosunmu. And no good. The dry spell continues. Outside Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. It's Hart on the wing. White with the steal. Outside Giddey. And it's New York with a rebound.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
The Bulls trail by 7. Outside White. Takes it inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Now here's Giddey. Still without a bucket. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Vucevic. Covered by Towns. 4 on the clock. Here's Buzelis. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Here's Hart. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
Buzelis sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
He still needs to fill out to be more physical down there, and that will come with time. But Buzelis can handle his own.
Bulls trail by 4. Giddey into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. .141 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Towns for 3. New York again can't hit. Here's Chicago now, trailing by 2. Here's White. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
A nice shot by McBride.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. If he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Now here's Giddey. It's rebounded by New York. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Launches a 3. McBride can't get it to go. The Bulls trail by 4. And it's Giddey off the drive. And there's the slam. Goes to finish it off.
You're pushing the pace. Giddey using some speed to get his shot.
Pass to Dadier. No good on the triple. Giddey scanning the floor. Here's Herder. Takes a 3. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. New York out in front, up by 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Outside Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Robinson with a block. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back over to you, Brian.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And it's Giddey off the drive.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Brunson is doubled. Outside Robinson. McBride on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. The Bulls on offense. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Outside Robinson. New York working the ball around now. Here's Clarkson. Outside Brunson. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Pass to Herder. And here's Giddey. Back to Herder. Puts up a deep 3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
The Bulls trail by 3. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Clarkson. Outside McBride. The kick out to Brunson. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Timeout.
And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
And there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul. Here's Kolek. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Outside Giddey. There's the drive. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Boy, that was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. New York on D. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Buzelis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
And at 6'10", Buzelis is becoming a very difficult cover for defenses, especially when he's aggressive and trying to score.
Richard, it's been a dry spell for the Bulls for a few seasons now. How do they reverse that?
Well, it starts with strong drafts. They haven't had a top 10 pick since 2020, and it's made it hard for them to land some of these bigger prospects and grow from within.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Shoots over Hart. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Here's Bridges. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's White with the drive. It's rebounded by New York. Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
Now into the lineup for New York, number 2.
We've got 1:23 left to the second period. Offensive rebound.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Outside White. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
at the line.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays. You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. Hart pulls it in.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
The Bulls trail by 9. White, good. White's got 5 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Towns. Shoots over Vucevic. Towns can't get that one to fall. Left side, Giddey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 5-point New York lead. McBride attacking. And Anunoby for 3. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. New York out in front. They're up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime.
Josh Giddey.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
The Bulls trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And here's New York now. And Anunoby for 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Now here's Giddey. He's got 12. Pass to Dosunmu. They set a pick for the tie. And it's New York with a rebound. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Brian, back to you.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. It's a 5-point game. And he drives in. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks' ball. And here are the Knicks. Stolen by Giddey. To the middle. It's tipped. And he throws it down with one hand.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Brunson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First team foul.
Looking at the stats, he's gone 2 of 5 at the free throw line.
At the line, 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Bulls trail by 4. Here's White. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. It's Bridges on the wing. From deep. New York again can't hit. Now White. He's got 5. Down low. Oh, and Towns with the block.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
Dosunmu for 3. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. New York leading by 4. He takes it in. Out to Bridges. Fires the 3. Up again. Here's Towns. Outside Anunoby. New York no good that time either. White looking it over. Shakes him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Josh Hart.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line, 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And the Knicks with possession. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Hart goes in. And Hart throws it down.
And Bridges has a nice all-around game, including knowing when to involve his teammates.
Dosunmu on the wing. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Brunson. Here's Hart. On the take. Giddey with a defensive effort. Bulls trail by 5. A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Now here's Hart. Here's Yabusele. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Buzelis. Towns with a rebound. Knicks leading by 5. Bridges, right side. Towns. Outside Hart. Stolen by Giddey. Inside. White for 3. Towns with a rebound.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Giddey.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Big group substitution here for Chicago. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Herter can't hit.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
Jones grabs the board.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Williams misses.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
For the tie. Counted from distance.
3-point goal.
Williams has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's McBride. New York again can't hit. Right side Jones. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in
27.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's New York now. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be Collins shooting. That one's on Clarkson. And that one misses. New York trailing. Here's McBride. And it's Giddey with a rebound. It's stolen by Clarkson. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. The lead is 2. Outside, Williams. Off target from outside.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Zach Collins.
Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams making some changes here.
2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Jones in the post. Pass to Williams. Chicago passing it around. And there's the drive. And he comes up with a bucket. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Outside Giddey. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Clarkson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I mean, the effortless athleticism. You can see Clarkson loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Outside Jones. For 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson. Oh, he can't hit it.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. And you love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So both teams changing it up here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively. 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here's the floater. Oh, it doesn't go. White on the wing. Giddey outside. Driving to the basket. Oh, he jammed it.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Now Vucevic. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Dosunmu on the double. Here's Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Now Anunoby. Fires the 3. The triple drops.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing. Outside Giddey.
clock at 6. Here's Buzelis. Ooh, the three doesn't go. 51 seconds left to the fourth. From deep.
Nope. He is tenacious. Love to watch him battle on the defensive glass. It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Outside Brunson. Rebounded by Giddey. Here's Buzelis. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game.
Mikal Bridges. Let's show them why we are the best fans.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2.
Jalen Brunson. At the line, 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What's the best strategy for him?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
White fires! Booyah! He sinks the triple. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. Outside Hart.
Who's watching it?
Outside Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Oh, it misses. Chicago with the ball. Giddey outside. Bucket! Straight in.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Now Towns. He gets 2 from the low post.
From anywhere, Towns is just a threat. He's a potent scorer who will find his points.
Giddey with it. DeSumo outside. Just 5 on the clock. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Outside Giddey. Here's Buzelis. For 3. And Anunoby there for the rebound. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Shoots a 3. Buries it from outside.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Let's loose for 3. It's off. New York leading by 3. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Vucevic. Outside White. Giddey! Oh, off target from downtown. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
White. Puts up the tray. Bridges pulls it down. This is their chance to stretch the lead, Grant.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
Towns. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're down by 5. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Picked by Vucevic. White! And again, another missed shot. So New York wins it. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard.
Don't get me rowdy. These can't rap with me. Say they proudly. Bad Mike Lowry. Surfing facing season. I even brought my Lowrys. They like my little voice. They think they sweet. They think they gon' beat this little caramel. Well, I'm the new age Eve. Forbidden gems up my sleeve. Next to that. I'm a sellout. Smell like every time it's me they talk about. I'm a born sinner, better get that gone. 85 burning rubber till I get back home. And bitter is the fruit that fell early. Slither with these snakes, homie, Lord have mercy. Hands in his chicken, no churches. To purge it, Lord forgive me for these urges.
I got that paper and turned to a villain. A house full of people, I'm still by myself. Yeah, what you did, I'ma do what I do. Hey, I got ski them on their way for that. Be free, but you pay for that. Said her name and I'm lame for that. Love so strong, can't take it back. I'm in a mix in a random city, running from trouble and bringing it with me. They got good, I make it a home. Like it enough, probably making a song. Straight from the heart, but you taking it wrong. Hey. I gotta be with myself, I told my brother I'm paying to get him. Big bro can't come around, gotta be that way, gotta stay that way. Whole time I was in town, if you check my page, just say LA. She wanna be on my side, I do too, just say your prayers. All jokes aside, I'm rich, and everything I do out of love, and everything I do about pay. Only thing assistance is that's my son, but he too grown. Gotta move back here cause you move wrong. Everything a little cheap like a two-tone. I be wondering how I made the fans mosh pit. I be thinking about what type of car I get. Still got the wrong time on the watch. Hey, I'm in the mix, what's new is tune. Hey, I got you out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for you. I got you out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for yourself. Hey. I cash out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more of it. I got that paper and turned to a villain. A house full of people, I'm still by myself. Hey, I got ski them on their way for that. I got crop last key. Thumbs down to everybody.
She don't want it, no more, don't want it. Get my own, I get it in and go. Try it on me.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the starting group for Chicago. Giddey is the one, with White by his side at the two. Buzelis out there with Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Knicks, inside it'll be the dynamic pair of Anunoby and Cat. Jalen Brunson is out there with Miles McBride. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And remember, tonight is the second game in a row they played against each other.
Oh, this is when things get fun. They get a little chippy, they get a little annoyed. That's the best part.
Giddey against Brunson. Over Giddey. And Brunson gets it to go.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
Pass to Vucevic. Giddey scanning the floor. Now here's Vucevic. And a miss there on the triple. Here's McBride. Out to Bridges. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
The top two things Bridges does well, defend and hit jumpers off the catcher.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Vucevic. Outside White. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Bridges passes to Anunoby. The layup off target. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the inside. Here's Buzelis. Pass to Giddey. The three ball. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A. He just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like. And just playing with reckless abandon. And 3 for 4 to start. Showing some rhythm.
The shot by Buzelis is no good.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. New York in 5th.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Here's Buzelis. Anunoby covering. White can't hit.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
McBride. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Kobe White picks one up. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal, and after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking hopeless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
They get it back. Towns gets the bucket. Towns has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Vucevic. Chicago passing it around. Picked by Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. And here's New York now. Really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. Three-pointer, Bridges. Knocks down the triple. Bridges has got 6 points.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Giddey finds White. Fires for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Oh, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Vucevic, a screen on Bridges. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
The Bulls trail by 21. Dosunmu with it. No made baskets yet. White for 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Towns for 3. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Outside Giddey. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's McBride. Pass to Brunson. It's Bridges on the wing. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. And it's 9 points for Mikal Bridges.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. New York ends up going with a whole new group. Then for Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Buzelis. And Herter's subbed in for Dosunmu. Herter with it, hard covering. Smith outside. White against Clarkson. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Vucevic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vooch setting a solid screen that gets things going.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report. Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. And it's Trey Jones in for Giddey. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Outside Hart. Back to Clarkson from outside the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
They were blown out by this squad last time. Could not stop the bench from scoring. That was the difference.
Now here's Jones. This one for 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Hart passes to Clarkson. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
And here's Herter. Still no points. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Knicks out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll get the second quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Anunoby plays the 4, and Cat is the center. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Hart in at the 3. That's the group for New York starting the second.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
We've talked about this before. Rhythm is so important to a jump shooter. Take Kevin Huerter, for example, RJ.
Yeah, Kevin is a great example. His ability to be shifty, to create a few dribbles before launching, that's the key to his game, and not everyone has it.
Collins passes to Huerter. Right side Jones. Back to Huerter. Let's go with a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Huerter's got 6.
You had to know that was coming. You just don't drain one on Huerter's team without him coming for revenge.
Hart from long range. Smith with the rebound. Bulls trail by 19. And it's Huerter penetrating. Jones from outside. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Kept alive. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Outside Hart. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. Hart's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, Bridges has a good eye for spotting those openings, and he can make timely passes.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. New York making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for Huerter. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Three-pointer, Buzelis. The Bulls with another miss. New York leading by 22. Here's McBride. Good work defensively by White.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
To the middle. Here's Buzelis. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
Jones against Brunson for 3. Bridges. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Jones' shot is good.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
And that one good. And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career, so I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds, but I did win a championship playing that role, so, there's that.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Collins with a screen on Bridges. Dosunmu goes in. And here's Collins for 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing. He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Dosunmu, right side. To stop the run. Jones misses.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
On target from range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Jones, the pass to Collins. White on the wing. McBride covers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anunoby with a double team. Here's White. The Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Drills it from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And White has got the ball here for Chicago. And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Here's McBride. Good work defensively by White. Well, Chicago's shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Collins, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And the Bulls shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. Chicago passing it around. White for three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Anunoby for three. Chicago with a rebound. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Here's Dosunmu. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Brunson against Jones. Brunson passes to McBride. New York again can't hit.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Pass to White from behind the arc. He drops it from range. White's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Confident stroke from White. Never a bad idea to set that guy up.
Here's Brunson. That one drops for him.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's White. Off target from the baseline.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And a deep three from Towns. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Fires from way outside. The shot misses. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Karl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
Don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Karl.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Chicago Bulls. Guys, how can they turn this thing around?
Well, they got to come in the second half angry. Like me. Whenever Shaq shows up late, like he did today.
I've never been late in my life. Anyway, Artie, I do agree with Kenny. They got to show some fire. Well, this thing's over.
Well, we'll just have to see if they can do that.
By the way, Shaq, I told you to get those batteries replaced in your watch. That's going to help you out for sure.
Ernie, I didn't have cash that day.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the New York Knicks.
They're going to the arc, drilling shots, making it look simple, even by today's standards.
Yeah, you'd think a defense now would be more prepared to guard the three-point line, but that hasn't been the case. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Chicago shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. On the court for Chicago, Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Ayo Dosunmu out there with Buzelis, and it's Vucevic in at the 5.
For a true center, Vuce is excellent in that catch and shoot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Guys?
Okay, Allie, good stuff.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Dosunmu outside. Vucevic, a screen on Bridges. No problems knocking that one down. Dosunmu's got 5 now.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Brunson passes to Towns. Now McBride. To the wing on the left. Here's Brunson outside. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Don't let Brunson get hot. I mean, he'll answer all game long.
Vucevic, a screen on Bridges. Pass to Vucevic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's Bridges on the wing. He's covered by Dosunmu. Towns for 3. And no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Giddey passes to White. From the right block. It's good. White's gotten his second bucket.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Here's Brunson. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Dosunmu can't hit. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
When you talk about Nikola Vucevic, a big man who continues to get it done at a high level, Richard.
Yeah, he is showing no signs of slowing down. Vuce scores, rebound, passes, and shoots it well from pretty much everywhere. I'd like to see him contend for a championship at some point in time in his career. On the interior, Vuce, look, this man has so many moves to account for.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Keep it up for
It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In the 3rd spot, the Knicks.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
McBride passes to Bridges. Here's Brunson outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brunson's got 24.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Three-pointer, Vucevic. And it's New York with a rebound. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Towns has got 16 points now.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's White. The Bulls with another miss. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Here's Bridges. No good. In and out off the rim.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Here's McBride. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Still searching for his first bucket. You wonder how far ahead they'd be if he was playing anywhere near his full potential.
So for the Knicks, Josh Hart's checked in for Anunoby, and Clarkson subbed in for McBride. Herter's checked in for Chicago. Here's Giddey. He's scoreless. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. Chicago passing it around. Brunson against Giddey. Three-pointer, Buzelis. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. He's got 5.
And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
Well, the Bulls traded away DeRozan, Levine, Caruso. But Grant, despite all that, they finished with an identical record last season.
They did. I mean, they finished the season strong, 17-10 after the All-Star break. Their young backcourt of Giddey and White showing some real promise.
Pass to Herter. And here is Vucevic. Got it. Good job in the low post. 10 points for Nikola Vucevic.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Three-pointer. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist from Bridges. Brunson's got 13 in the second half.
Knicks lead.
Inside, here's Vucevic. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Hart to the paint. Towns lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Towns has got 18 points in the game.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Outside Herter. Here's Buzelis. Banked it in off the glass. Buzelis has got 5 points now this quarter.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Brunson on the drive. Yep, that one goes.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
74.
And so here is Chicago. Pass to Herter. Takes the 3. Hart pulls it in. For New York, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Clarkson passes to Brunson. Hits a three-pointer. Brunson's got 34.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Dosunmu. And the shot no good. A bit short.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
For 3, Bridges. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Down low. Outside Herter. From deep three-point land. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's New York, just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Bridges at the small forward with Anunoby at the 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with Miles McBride, and it's Towns in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Jones feels it out. Outside Herter. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, How hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
And the basket by Bridges.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Outside McBride. Anunoby for three. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Nails it from 3.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
He gives up a bit of size in the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
For 3, Bridges. Jones grabs the board. The Bulls have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Herter with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Uses the glass on the layup.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Bridges misses. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Collins. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Free throw is good from Collins. Standing just under 7 feet. Zach Collins puts that size to work out there.
Always looking for his next rebound or just a point-blank bucket. Collins knows that his physicality is what he has to bring to the floor, and he operates mostly in the paint.
Herter can't hit.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
McBride on the wing. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists here tonight.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Kicks it out to Collins. Tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Brunson with it, guarded by Vucevic. Out to Bridges. 3-pointer. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. White, the pass to Collins. You know, one of the ideas that's been thrown around for the All-Star festivities, a one-on-one tournament with $1 million prize on the line, RJ.
That is amazing when you think about that number. But players are making $75, $80 million a season. Ultimately, that's got to come from within. The want to compete against the best on the biggest stage.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Who's Ellis is checked in for Collins. Dosunmu comes in for Herter. And Giddey's subbed in for Jones. And here's Brunson from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Pass to Vucevic. The 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Now Brunson goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Brunson's got 41.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
Outside White. Now here's Vucevic. Sinks the tray.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now. Oh, swiped away.
DeSumo with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Hart's checked in for New York.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, number 3, Josh Hart.
Pass to Buzelis. Chicago passing it around. Now Giddey. There's the three. Not going to go that time. Bridges against White. Bridges passes to Towns. From outside, off the mark. For Chicago, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Look, Vooch is a big man that can score at all 3 levels. And look, his versatility makes him a nightmare for defenses.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're leading by 33. And now let's take a second to present our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Knicks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Brunson.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Buzelis' shot is good.
And he doesn't waste any time at all. Buzelis got the ball and just attacked right away.
Here's Clarkson. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Buzelis. Pulls it from the top of the key. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Collick at the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you once again.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
trying me down because I know you're right. So go do what you like. Make sure you do it right. You may find out that yourself that means nothing ruins everything. You can't go forcing something if it's just not right. No time to search the world around. 'Cause you know where I'll be found when I come around. No time to search the world around. 'Cause you know where I'll be found when I come around. When I come around. When I come around. When I come around.
That'll make you angry as a...
They said it wouldn't be televised. You would think it ain't no revolution. You shine a light and translucent. Type crazy, no Cam Newton. These ain't Panthers. These ain't white hoods like movements. We seeing tap dances. Keep seeing crossovers. These ain't hooping. Glossed over. We see it, no fly list. Ain't tripping. In the cut like corpse flower, late bloomer. Talking about the old ways, okay, boomer. Slime put up in the old school. Crooked letter with the Vogue shoes. I know he a straight shooter. Keep a beat like a pacemaker. We some peacemakers, go debate Buddha. Placeholders out here claiming ruler, we going yard. Fairs Bueller got no regard for the new school, I'm so appalled. Don't come at me with the Fisher prices or the tissue paper, no, it's gonna dissolve. On the fringe, I could never come in under par, I'm overgolfed. Got it out the mud with 4 strokes like it's motocross. Gotta learn to hold a loss. These days, I know a broken sauce when I see one. Don't get your bread, 6'5", don't hit your head. Like a series finale, I'm going off. Who paid y'all, couldn't buy me. Hyenas, this is an elephant graveyard, got them knocked me, not me. Is you talking about lost sleep? Who don't rap, got to tell me you lost sheep. It's all, I give them more bars, what needed? You need it in bulk, I'm Costco, got it jumping, it's not fleet. Is you talking about top 3? They try to tell me it's nachos, a bodega the way that I chop cheese. Secondhand can't clock me. I'm talking it's hours, no 15 minutes could ever just stop me. Know where I'm getting my power, but truthfully don't really deal in the problems. Just Godspeed. What? What? I ain't seen no wings yet. All I see is strings.
ain't giving no slack like a Burger King with the sack of Big Macs. We're throwing down with the rockables hats on time. In your mind, see, you gotta book it to your best ability. You gotta funk it up until it knocks you down. And when you're bumping up, make sure you pass it around. Come on, let's go to work. We got what'll make your body jerk. Make you throw your hands up in the air, shake your and scream, oh yeah, 'cause we are the Jam On Crew, and jamming on niggas how we do the do. We'll funk you up until you book it down. So come on, people, check out the sound. 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 Check out the sound.
Allow me to introduce myself, for my name is Jimmy B. And I'm a surefire, full-blooded, bonafide, house rockin' jam on production MC. If you want the best, then put me to the test, and I'm sure you'll soon agree that I got no flaws, 'cause I'm down by law when it comes to rockin' viciously, you see. 'Cause of when I was a little baby boy, my mama gave me a brand new toy. 2 turntables with a mic, and I learned to rock like a Dolomite. Time went by on this God creation. I knew someday I would rock the nation, so I made up my mind just what to do, and I joined with the Jam On production crew. So go crazy, go crazy. Don't let your body be lazy. I said don't stop the body rock till your eyesight starts to get hazy. Clean out your ears and you open your eye. If you want to hear the music, just come alive. If you don't know how, get ready to learn, 'cause Cosmo's taking his turn to burn.
Take the C and O in the C, then you add M-O and a freaking D, add a funky beat, and then what do you see? It's Cosmo D, yeah, baby, that's me. I got the beat, that's oh so sweet. Without me rocking, it's incomplete. So rock this, yo, rock that, yo, rock on and don't you dare stop. You rock this, rock that, and that's a fact. 'Cause the Jam On Crew will rock your body right back. Rock a steam locomotive right off the track, and the whole wide world of funk attack. To the beat, yo, get down. Let me rock it to the rhythm of the funky sound. From hill to hill, from Z to Z, and when Jam On's rocking, everybody screams. Jam on it, jam on and on and on it. And if you're feeling like you wanna dance all night, then go on ahead and blow it. 'Cause jamming on is what we do best. It's what separates us from the rest. And if you don't think our crew's down for real, let me tell you what happened to the man of steel.
Hey, Superman had come to town to see who he could rock. He blew away every crew he faced until he reached our block. His speakers were 3 stories high with woofers made of steel. And when we brought our set outside, he said,
Real. He said I'm faster than a speeding bullet when I'm on the set. I don't need no fans to cool my ass. I just use my super breath. I can fly 3 times around the world without missing a beat. I socialize with X-ray eyes and ladies. This is sweet.
and then he turned his power on and the ground began to move. And all the buildings for miles around were swaying to the groove. And just when he had pulled the crowd and swore he won the fight,
We rocked this butt with a 12-inch cut called Disco Kryptonite. Well, Superman looked up at me. He said, you rock so naturally. I said, now that you've learned the deal, let me tell you why I'm so for real. I'm Cosmo D from outer space. I came to rock the human race. I do it right because I can't do it wrong. That's why the whole world is singing this song.
jam on it.
I jam on it. I say jam on it. As day turns to night and night turns to day, whatever time it is, I want to hear you say
Jam on it.
I jam on it. I say jam on my mama, jam on it. Jam all around and upside down. I keep jamming to the Jam On production sound.
Jam on it.
Jam on it. I said jam on it. I said jam on is the funky beat that takes control with the short sharp boogie that'll rock your soul.
Jam on it.
Jam on it. I said jam on it. Get out of your seat and jam to the beat, and don't you dare stop your early morning.
Jam on it.
Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Yeah, like, did you see where he went in the corner and he started doing this? Troy? He was standing over here just a minute ago. Yeah, I think I saw over there with Randy. He was rocking the mic, you know?